does money make you happy? The answer is yes and no, for two important reasons. In the book, The Happiness Advantage, Shawn Achor gives us some clue about the relationship between money and happiness by saying this: while the positive feelings we get from material objects are frustratingly fleeting, spending money on experiences, especially ones with other people, produces positive emotions that are both more meaningful and more lasting. Before we answer the question, does money make you happy? We need to make another question, one question before that, which is it really possible to answer the question, does money make you happy? And the answer is yes. However, the reason why this question keeps haunting us all the time and people keep asking it all the time, it's because it's a complex question that requires a complex explanation. To do that, we're going to approach in two different ways. The first of the two things we're going to approach here to answer the question, does money make you happy, is we have to apply to this question, to the explanation, to the approach of this question, the theory of human motivation by Abraham Maslow. I think you have heard of it, the hierarchy of needs or the pyramid of needs. Here are the basics. The pyramid is the visual representation of the theory. So at the bottom of the pyramid, we have our basic needs like hunger, thirst, sleep, basic needs of survival. At the top of the pyramid, we have more sophisticated needs like fulfillment, recognition, self-esteem, more sophisticated kind of answers. So let's approach this in a practical way. Let's say you are at the bottom of the pyramid and you and your family are hungry. And then I come to you and say, here's $100 for you and your family to buy something to eat. Would that make you happy? Obviously, yes. But then let's say you are at the top of the pyramid and you have all your basic needs covered. You're not starving, your family is good, you have enough money to cover all your expenses and have leisure, and you're covered. And then I come to you and say, here's $100 for you and your family to buy something to eat. Would that make you happy? Obviously, no. Why is that? Because your relationship with money depends on your position in the hierarchy of needs or the pyramid of needs. So this is very important because we all have this relationship with money and we have expectations about money. But you have to understand that the more you climb the pyramid of needs, the less money can do for you. So let's say you need to make a decision, like you got this job proposition and you're already making enough money to cover all your expenses. You're at the top of the pyramid. And then you get this job offer to double your money. And then you have to be very, very, very careful with that proposition, because at that level, at that point in the hierarchy of needs, there is no much money can do for you. So it's better, it's more useful for you to think in terms of what that new position will give you in terms of fulfillment, recognition, self-esteem, time for you to do the things that you love. That new position to double your income at that point without any extra will be a huge mistake in your life, because at that point, there's no much money can do for you. So money will give access to happiness at the bottom of the pyramid. Money has the power to give you access to things at the bottom of it, but money doesn't have the power to give access to happiness at the top of the pyramid. That needs to be covered by more sophisticated needs that money can't reach. The second aspect we need to cover to properly answer the question, does money make you happy, is to understand money for what? And there are two possible answers for that question, which is money for more freedom or money for more servitude. Let me explain. If more money means more freedom, then yes, more money will make you happy. But if more money means more servitude, then no, more money will not make you happy and will only finance your misery. Money should always buy wealth, not the appearance of wealth. The goal is to be rich, not to look rich. The only people that want to look rich are the ones that are not. If you finance your appearance of wealth, you will always work for money. But if you finance your freedom instead, money will always work for you. How do you finance your freedom? Instead of using your money to pay interest to a bank, by buying your appearance of wealth, use your money to generate more money and be paid interest by a bank to finance your freedom. You do that by accumulating assets and getting rid of liabilities. Investment is an asset. Brand new sports car or fancy clothes are liabilities. Look at this way. Wealth is not made of the things you have. Wealth is made of the freedom from the things you have. Debt is slavery. Wealth is freedom. So, what is the answer for the question, does money make you happy? The hierarchy of needs, the theory of human motivations, and money for what?